what does your program actually do and what's the investment? And then what would happen if someone doesn't invest a year from now? And one of the things I love that you said is so many times we're only focusing on why should we take an action, right? Very few people think to themselves, what happens if I don't take this action? And I love that example that you gave. $80,000 is a lot of money. I don't care who you are.
Right.
And to know that just 2 deals that you help someone with would get them that type of income, and they harp on it because they're afraid to invest 6,000, that math doesn't work. It just doesn't work because most people are so accustomed to this trading time for dollars, and they don't realize, I don't care how much money you make, at the end of the day, you will only make so much as the time that you can put into it. And one of the things that I'm learning more and more, not just about you, but about millionaires and wealth, is you have to leverage. You have to leverage. That word is becoming so key and so important in my life. Leverage. It's about utilizing what's around you. It's not just one single resource. It's all the resources, so that money starts flowing to you without you having to trade your time for it. And that's true freedom.
100%, because that's the thing that I help people accelerate their journey. You can go figure it out, but it's going to take you too long to go try to figure it out by yourself. And that's where I come in to help accelerate that journey, where you don't make the mistakes that I made and others make, where we can streamline it. But and I get it, I've been there too. But that's the thing, when you trade your time for money, it's so hard to spend that money and release it, because you literally traded part of your life to get that money. You are giving up a portion of your life. Yep. To invest, and that's the scary part with it. And I get it. There's been a lot of people, and unfortunately that's been burned by bad people. You got people that's out here selling stuff that they don't do, that they don't know the information. And I actually have people in my program who are like, hey, I lost $5,000 on this person, and all they did was help me get an LLC, and they wouldn't even pick up the phone when I called them. And it's a shame. But at the end of the day, you got to know that, hey, you're investing in yourself. You're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And that that there's a better way out here. There's plenty of people out here that's millionaires doing real estate. It's not that they're smarter. They just got information that you don't have, and that you have to get. You have to get the information.
I think people also need to start living by this concept. I never lose. I either win or I learn. When people say that, oh, I've lost money, because no, you didn't. You really didn't. You either won or you learned something. You learned something new. You learned what to look for, what to look out for, so that you don't make a bad investment. Because at the end of the day, people use this as an excuse. And almost every human being has had a bad relationship, right? Almost every human being, because the first relationship typically is not going to be the one. So are you going to stop trying for a better relationship because of this one bad one, right? So people need to understand that excuses are going to get them absolutely nothing. And it's Nelson Mandela that said this, and I live by this creed. I never lose, ever. I either win or I learn. So I appreciate you, Johnny. I cannot express to people, if you are seriously considering changing your life forever, you need to invest with this man. He understands where you're coming from, because he came from there. So he also understands how to get you to where you need to be. The only thing you need to do is you need to give up and give out all of that negative stuff and literally become an open book, and then just take everything in. Any final words before we finish, Johnny?
That's it. That I encourage, I love to work with whoever, like that 96 unit I just talked about it. And I talk about my star student, Reggie, that Reggie does the work. Reggie was a former police officer, and he found those 96 units, and we put that deal together. He didn't have to put any money in the deal, and he owns over 30% of a 96 unit apartment building, and the cash flow that's coming off of it. And and that's the power. This stuff is life changing, but you got to make a decision, and you got to take it a day at a time, and show up and do the work. And next thing you know, that you wake up 2-3 years and you're a millionaire. If you put in the work, that's if you put in the work, not guaranteeing results for anybody, but if you put in the work, that the sky's the limit.
There you go, guys. You heard it here first. Thank you so much, Johnny. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.